Welcome back to the Coins and Connections podcast. This is your print on demand weekly recap. I will discuss my goals, my wins, and my losses to help you navigate your own print on demand success. I'm your host, Cinquanta Cox-Smith of www.coinsandconnections.com. Now let's get into the print on demand weekly recap. Hey guys, welcome back to the Coins and Connections podcast, episode 165. Welcome to what is now the weekly recap. This is the print on demand week 1 recap. I will be doing 52 weeks of a print on demand weekly recap, and the first recap will be about growth strategy for 2023. So my overall plan for this, I want to do 2 episodes a week. So this will be airing on Monday, January 9th. I want you guys to hold me to this. I have a goal of what I want my channel to do, and I want to stay true to the print on demand success. So I will be doing my weekly recaps about print on demand or POD. So if you do hear me say POD, that just means print on demand. So I am going to try my best to stick with this every Monday. I'll call these mini-sodes, but I do not know how long these episodes will actually be. I want to go ahead and just describe that to you guys and then go ahead and get into the episode. My overall plan for this, I talk about Amazon merch and KDP a lot, but you won't see me talk about that from me just because of the whole thing about my accounts being terminated and me no longer having access to these platforms. As you have seen, even though this thing happened to me, I am learning to get over it. In these weekly recaps, I will be talking about 5 print on demand sites. I'll be talking about POD1, which is my first successful print on demand site. And I can tell you guys that I've been very successful with this site on Etsy, Redbubble, pretty much good on TeePublic. And before my accounts were terminated, I was very successful with this brand on Amazon KDP and Amazon merch. Even though those 2 bulks of money have been missing, I have still been pretty much successful with this brand. I do have Society 6. I think I have a Bonfire with this account, Cafe Press. Like I have all of them at this point with this POD1 brand. POD2 is a brand that I have started that I've had. I won't mention a name anymore, even though it's public information. It's been talked about on my YouTube channel. But for this brand, I am looking to scale. I have found an undeserved niche in that brand that I want to continue to uncover and grow. My big idea for this is to continue to scale with that niche and introduce some new products. I did previously have an Etsy store for this brand, but I'm going to bring that back. And I've been pretty much successful with it on Redbubble and TeePublic. So I'm excited to see how I can scale that brand. Then we have POD3. It is something that is my favorite thing that I created a brand with, and I was able to create items that were unique to this brand, and I've made sales on Etsy and Society 6. So what I want to do is continue to grow that and see where it can go, join other Reddit threads, and just join people on Twitter and see what they like about it and what things are missing in that niche. That's POD3. Now POD4, I will talk about. I created a site maybe a year or two ago. It is called Crypto Cloud. It is mainly on Redbubble, but before the next 52 weeks, I will be developing more with this brand. And I wanted to continue to show you guys how to sign up for accounts with different print on demand sites. And I wanted to go through creating new videos and samples. So for POD4, Crypto Cloud was what I will be using for tutorials for all of my new YouTube videos. Most of the items in it is my own photos that I've taken. I love clouds, I love nature, and a lot of times I take pictures, storm clouds, sunny clouds, anything like that. I have lots of pictures on my phone, and I'll be using my original artwork to continue to grow and scale that brand. You'll see me talk about Crypto Cloud a lot. And then we have POD5. I'm not exactly sure what will be in this brand, or I have a few ideas, but I will start a new store in May of 2023 just to show you guys that you can get in the print on demand game at any time and still make sales. Even though I won't reveal the print on demand company, our name, our niche, but I will come back with updates. So that's POD 1 through 5. And when I talk about these sites, this is how I will refer to them as we continue to go through the weekly recaps. My biggest goal is not to expose my blind POD sites other than the crypto cloud and my main shop, Coins and Connections. I won't refer to it as POD 1 through 5 because it is my brand that I proudly wear, that I have merch for, that has been pretty successful since 2017. I have repeat customers. I do everything with that site. I am going to continue to grow that. I'll continue to speak about Coins and Connections in that way. What I've already done in 2023, I've created some fresh new designs for POD1, and I've added some older designs that were really good on KDP and merch when the store was open. I've added candles, and I will upload my first couple of jewelry products for Coins and Connections on POD1 and POD2. I am focusing more, again, on my YouTube channel with refresh account setups, like I mentioned before. This is the reason why I'm exposing Crypto Cloud. You guys can look forward to seeing new setup videos because I do know print-on-demand sites, they've changed. They've changed the way that you log in. The design is different. So I wanted to make sure I was able to give you guys fresh content of what is now. There's so many people that are getting into print on demand. I wanted to make sure that I could still be a relevant channel for you guys to watch in 2023 and so forth. My goal is to get more samples, set up more videos with these print on demand sites and any new ones that may pop up. And my other goal is to make sure that I upload at least 3 times a week on my YouTube channels, reserving Wednesdays for like vlogs, collabs, and podcast episodes that I may go ahead and continue to post. So this is your first print on demand weekly recap growth strategy for 2023 and beyond. I hope this series or these mini-sodes or these weekly recaps that are now going to be published on Monday gives you a way to get excited about the week where you can learn something new. You can take something that I've learned and apply it to your print on demand business. If you guys have any advice or anything that you want to share or questions, this is another place for me to answer those type of questions that you guys have about print on demand. So until next time. Thanks so much for listening to the Print on Demand Weekly Recap. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and my YouTube channel, Cinquanta Cox-Smith, to learn more about print on demand. Follow me on Instagram at Cinquanta Cox-Smith, TikTok at Cinquanta Cox-Smith _. Visit coinsandconnections.com to shop all merch and use code COINS for 10% off your order. I love you more than I love this podcast. Peace.